Listen up, I've been preparing students for the SAT for almost 20 years, and this is one of the biggest mistakes I see students make. So check it out. Okay, so look, you're preparing for the SAT. Fantastic. You're studying, you're doing whatever, doesn't matter. You're trying to get the coveted 1600. The vast majority of people will not get a 1600, so let go of that crap, okay? What you have to recognize is that you have an opportunity to improve your score. That's all you're really interested in, improvement. At least that's all you should be interested in, that's the point. When you're going through the SAT, okay, you're going through the preparation process, you're doing everything you can to be the best version of you, right? I'm going through it, let's say. I want to be the best version of Matt. I really just need to focus on the things that I'm doing. It could be math, could be grammar, could be reading, could be anything. It doesn't matter. But the point is, I'm working towards a better version of me. Okay, now the number one thing that stops me from doing that, and I've seen this for decades, is starting to worry about what other people get. Okay, so if I have a friend, I got my friend, Jason, okay? And Jason comes to me and tells me, he's like, hey Matt, I just got a 1500 on the SAT. And I'm sitting here trying to grind from my 1200 to 1300. I want to give up immediately. And why not? It's a horrible thing to realize, like, oh, it's the worst. My friend's better than I am. I'm trying to do all right. And I'm just, forget it. I just hate this. And I fall into this horrible pit of despair and self-loathing. And this isn't fair. He doesn't study. He doesn't try, whatever. I don't know who Jason is. Now listen, the vast majority of time when people actually tell you what their scores are, they're lying. Okay, and they may not be lying intentionally. So many people don't actually know how to read the test exam. Like they'll add on the essay or they'll double count certain sections. I mean, it's absurd. And why would you ever tell somebody that? I mean, there's no reason to actually, if you're a real person and you're trying to be real with somebody, there's no reason to tell them that. The majority of the time when people tell you their SAT score, they're trying to improve their social status just by doing this thing that's impossible to prove them wrong, because they're not going to show you their score report. When's the last time somebody walked around campus with a score report? No, they just say like, oh, I got like a 1600, or oh, I got a 1550 first try, no studying, boom, boom, boom. Don't listen to those people. Don't listen, because one, they might be lying, and two, what does that have to do with me? Okay, if I'm trying to go to, say, Davis, okay, UC Davis. I live in California. God bless UC Davis. I went to UC Berkeley, but I'm just saying, if I end up getting a 1350 or something, and that's a great score, okay, for UC Davis, what does it really matter what somebody else got? It's only going to screw me up. It's only going to frustrate me. It's exactly like getting an awesome shirt and then having somebody else show up with a more awesome shirt. What do you care? You looked good. You left your house looking in the mirror. You were pumped about it. Yes, my shirt. Love my shirt. And you walk out your door and they're like, look at my awesome shirt. It's terrible. It's terrible. It'll suck the wind right out of you. And worse than that, it'll stop you from trying. That's the thing. The second you find out somebody has done better than you already, the second you realize somebody close to you has achieved something greater than even your goal, you just give up. You give up. People do this all the time. Stop. Stop paying attention to other people. If you have 1,000, get to 1,100. If you got 1,200, get to 13. If you're at 1,500, get to 1,550, get to 1,600. It doesn't matter. The person with a 1,500 never thinks about the person with 1,000. So why should the person with 1,000 on the SAT think about the person with a 1,500? You shouldn't. It's just going to distract you from the issue. And the issue is you being the best you can possibly be. You getting the highest score, putting together the best application, the best essay, the best GPA. You do you, baby. We got 70 days until the March SAT. Get after it. Stop paying attention to other people. Do you.